So we're back live. Moved up a couple divisions to the advanced teams. What's Hey, Joe or Jim, Neil, Lynn. Yeah, we'd finished playing our match. It got moved because they were like an hour and a half behind on the stream tables here with the C division playing this morning. So moved our match, which was supposed to be on the stream table, to ones behind us. So we played that, and then we had to go get something to eat and take a break and come back, and they finally got caught up. We're back on schedule on these tables now anyway. So we got a cup, this one, and believe one more match, but we play at, no, there'll be one at 8 and one at 10. Last match starting at 10 o'clock, I believe, on these tables, but Grant and I are playing at 10. Our team won our first match. Little top right for John here. Nice shot. I don't know if that 9's wired to this top corner or if the 10's wired going the other way. Now he's trying to break it out, so. Calling the 9 ball. There's the link to the brackets from David pinned to the bottom. Nick with the run out on the right-hand side. So we got Alberta versus BC. Oh, they're getting naked. Nick wins the game. He took his shirt off running around, screaming like a crazy man. Johnny with the run out. This will be the match of the tournament here, I think, for the teams, advanced teams. Just takes lots of practice. Steven at the table here with ball in hand behind the line. Yeah, I missed that. I can replay stuff now. I don't. I can only go back 30 seconds. I'll change the settings on that, but I clicked the replay. It'll replay the last 30 seconds, so I missed what was going on there to capture that in time. Yeah, Carlos, another good way is find the best player in the room and talk to him or her. See if they got any pointers or try playing them, offer to play them. Best way to play is play somebody better than you and watch and ask questions if they're willing to help you. And watch a lot of pool. In the 3 years since I started Q Sports Live here, my knowledge watching, especially the high level we get to see all the time with the jet setters here and everybody back from Calgary, my knowledge has gone through the roof. I just need my consistency to catch up to it when I'm shooting. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? Nice shot by Steven to run into that ball. Take this 3 to the side, 5 to this top corner, but he's going to have some work to get down for that 8 ball. He's looking where he can play this because he'd play it 2 rails out, this 5 into the corner to come down short side on that 8 ball. That's the clearest path for him. He's just taking a look to see where he wants to leave this cue ball off the 3. Wow, overcut that. Eric's got some work on this left-hand table. That's awesome, Brent. So get everybody that's just tuned in, if you guys can click that share button for us, let's share away. This will be probably one of the best matches of the tournament for the teams. And there's a defensive shot on the right-hand table, sinking Stevens' ball, leaving him that 5. Stevens looking, he'll probably come at this with some inside rail first. It just then get lucky on that 8. Or he kicks really good, but he's going to want to go side rail, bottom rail, just as he hits the 5 to come around a couple more rails down for that 8 ball. Kind of like that. Wow. Stevens just waiting. You can see Eric shooting in the way right where Stevens got to go. So nice run out by Steven. Awesome kick shot. This is what Eric's looking at. You can see the 7. Got to get the angle for that 6 in the side pocket. Hey Jeff, how you doing? If we can get everybody to keep clicking that share button, see if we can get some viewers watching. Nice cut. Hey Millie, how you doing? Hey Jerry. Hey Charles. John's got a couple balls, but you got some traffic up at the rack end of the table. Thanks, Brian. Yeah, Alberta's freezing. You guys, I'd seen warnings, cold weather warnings. It was I believe it was 0 here today. It was -4 overnight here, so you guys are 30 degrees colder back in Alberta. Thanks, Mike. John's going to have some trouble with that 9 ball. It was a really tough one, and where the 8 ball's sitting, he's going to have to disturb some of that down there. Looks like he's got the angle. He can play down for the 9 14 combo. Hey, Ramiro, how you doing? This your first time watching us, Ramiro? Thanks for tuning in. If anybody is brand new to watching us, Q Sports Live. Nice shot by John there. Make sure you've gone to our Facebook page. Click the like button. Same with our YouTube channel. Go there, subscribe there as well. We do broadcast to YouTube at the same time, stream to both. John's going to have to get lucky here. Get shape on the 8s. Oh, he's got a bank. Oh, is out for another run out. Thanks, Neil. That's awesome. You did. Thanks. Like I said, if you want to tune in the future, make sure you've gone and clicked the follow or like button on our Facebook page. That'll notify you when we do go live. We'll be live right through till the end of the tournament tomorrow night. And then we'll have a weekend off, and then we're going to be live on the 12th from Niagara Falls with the CCS Canadian Championships. The 12th through the 18th, or 12th through the 17th, I think it is, 5 days. Oh, unlucky. That was going in on that cross bank attempt. Maybe. Hey, Pete.
All right, so my ass has been on TV. Nice.
Yeah. Steven tried to break the cue ball again. Almost hit the light. Watch that cue ball pop up in the air. That thing went up inside the light and down. Thanks for tuning in, Dean. Nice run out by Steven. Moore gets one back on the right-hand side. Pull up a couple of our sponsors while we got both tables rocking. Karma Tattoo in Burnaby, British Columbia. Patrick Bayless, Marie Cadwell. Patrick's here playing in the tournament. You guys are in the Vancouver area. Want a tattoo, piercing, microblading, those are the guys to call. Yeah, Wayne Stevens got like a telescopic scope built into his eyes there. You can't miss. I believe Ray, I think Grant saw that, got that. He's using a BK2, Predator BK2 butt with the Revo shaft. That was Dexter on that left-hand table. Dexter Ambang. Ted, we did play earlier. They moved us. They were an hour and a half behind on our two stream tables with some of the C division playing this morning. So they moved our match. We played, we won. So we'll be playing at 10 o'clock tonight again. I think Dexter might be living here. You're talking about Stevens Fargo? He's
the combined Fargo of the whole Jet Setter team. What
is
could it be?
over
3,500 somewhere around there.
between 35 and 36, somewhere right around
That's
there.
fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, geez, who's going to compete with that?
No.
Well, nobody should.
Yeah. Well, Stevens is 752.
Is he 752?
Yeah.
Well, he's what, fourth in Canada, and Eric's eighth or something. No, he's in the top 20 for sure. 18th maybe.
Eric's below Ben.
Oh, Ben's ahead of him. Oh, Ben's ahead of him. That's right. Yeah.
Eric's low 700s, but he'll move up quick.
Yeah, so Ben's a 722. This one says a 752 for Steven. Joe is a 705.
Eric was right around that 705 as well, 703.
Yeah, I'm just looking for him. He's here somewhere. I know that.
I looked him up 2 days ago. He was 703.
Oh yeah, that's right. Eric Vargas. K's gone up from this one. It's a 695. This
Yeah.
was less from a couple months ago.
Yeah, no, he's 703.
703.
I got rid of 50 more. That was on this.
That's right.
Money all the way down to the bottom.
Is there change in there too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
I always get one.
I was gonna say because I'm not change in there. Yep. Mom had some change. Yep.
So which were the two B teams that came up in the qualifier? I know we did.
I don't know. Not sure.
Rock Stars, we came up, and I'm not sure who the other team was.
Who's on Eric's team? Stephen Holem, Joe Spence, Dexter Ambang, John Pay Pompey, and Eric.
Now I gotta come up with a sticker. See how long it takes. These guys might go down. You never know.
And then Ben Francis, but Ben's not here. That's why Dexter's here. Fargo, Team War, I don't know. Nick Kruger's a 680. Hmm?
You flipped it back before I got the picture.
Keep track, 680. Eric on their Eric Rainville's. He's a 537, but he's only got 37 games in for robustness, so that won't be accurate. Jack Ramsey's a 700, but only 200 games. Jeremiah's a 569 with only 240 games. Tim Lazard's a 621. He's got 2,100 games. Warren Lee's a 464 with 100 games. So going to be quite a difference in the Fargo ratings. Five teams in the advanced, I think, or 6 teams. It's all this year. Over 500. What's the total? 30 foot.
Total. That's the average. Divided by 6. That's the total.
Yeah. So you take the best players on WAR, and they're at about 3,000 for a Fargo rating. You take the top players on Jet Setters, and they're at about between 35 and 3,600. So close to a 600 point Fargo difference in teams over 5 players. So on average, over 100 points difference. It's down a little bit over last year, but again, the economy can play a factor in that too. The weather. I know there was a few teams dropped out last minute. You're going to have your peaks and valleys of attendance. They really only have a maximum number they can take here because they're limited to 40 tables. This year they actually added a day to the tournament. It used to go Wednesday through Sunday. It started Tuesday this year. I know there's 2 or 3 advanced teams that didn't come out from Calgary because of other stuff going on. Yeah, he's got about a 75% run out rate. Nice looking break on that other table. Joe's in a bit of a safety battle. Although Joe will take this one to this bottom left, stay there for 5 to the top right, or he'll start with a 5, drift over for the 1 next. I think there was more entries last year than the year before. I've been out here the last 4 years in a row. I know I was talking with Ted about the Canadians, which is coming up on March 12th in Niagara Falls, and last year was a record year, best attendance in, I think he said 10 or 12 years, and they've matched that already with more entries coming. So this year for Niagara Falls will be the biggest in the last 15 years. Yeah, he's on that other level, even over top of Joe and Ben and these guys. Just his shot making, the way he can stroke that ball, and the consistency is just a step above for even how great all these other guys play. And he needs to take it to the next level and start playing the pros down the States. I think so. That's score is correct. Yeah, Joe's an amazing shot too. These guys all are, but it comes just so natural to Steven. I hope he's got him and Eric down there. Both can do really well. Eric with another run out. And I think you look at this score, and I think this was the only team that was going to have a chance against Jet Setters. With the way the break goes, like a normal league night with the alternating break rounds, with Jet Setters that are running out 80% of their games, they're running 4 of the 5 each round. There's no chance, unless you're running the same on your breaks back. So War's got to go on a big tear here. They need to get 5 or 6 in a row. They're breaking this round, so Well, we got Dexter at the table for Jet Setters on the right. War is on the left. They need to get a few wins together here. Winner of this plays a B team that was moved up called Rock Stars. So it's looking like that B team's going to run into the Jet Setters for their first game, making their way out of the B division. Needs to make this. Yeah, they're on a level that's at the moment, I think only that have come to this tournament that you see in this tournament, the only ones that have a chance are the other Calgary Masters teams if they come out. I mean, BC could put together an amazing team that give them a run for their money or even beat them, but I don't know if everybody plays league or is allowed to play. I mean, these guys are being from Calgary and Ben on the team and being a partner with us at Q Sports Live and us sponsoring Steven and basically this whole team. They're my favorite team, but it'd be nice to see them have a tough match or two. There's a mistake by Joe. Could be the turning point.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can get rid of that last one.
Okay. Welcome. Sorry, I was shaking around. I don't know where you went. I think everything's probably still in there. No, I messed up all the tickets. Oh, I think BC could, if you were to take, regardless of league, I think if you were to take the top BC players and play the top Alberta players. I think BC with the experience and everything might be my favorite. It's like Grant and I have been talking about with the Alberta Cup that we're doing. We want to go interprovincial and start with maybe Alberta versus BC if we can work something out there, or Alberta versus Saskatchewan, or take 3 or 4 provinces, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, BC, and have a little tournament or work something out.
A bunch of those white tickets at home that I wear in my other pants. I'll check.
We want to do it, and I think there's enough interest in all the provinces. We just need to find some help in organizing and doing it. That's the biggest thing. Even with the Alberta Cup, we didn't get much help, so we're too busy to put. I mean, we'll keep streaming and organizing some of that, but we need help with some of those events. We're too busy doing streaming more and more and more to. Got to get somebody in each city that wants to put teams in to help organize that area. We can't do everything. Ten to 3. Rocky Mountain Challenge, I don't know. I mean, it's I haven't heard of a Rocky Mountain Challenge. But with running qualifiers and stuff like that, especially doing a qualifying system, if you were to just pick the top 6 or 7 players and make your team, is easier than running qualifiers and everything else, but that's how we get some extra money in and stuff. That's the thing, and I mean, we were fine over the last couple years trying to organize it and do stuff, but we're so busy with the streaming and more dates and stuff like that that we're going to have to recruit some helpers to take a bigger role in doing some of the stuff, especially if we're going to expand. Yeah. Tell him there's no pressure. He's on TV. John, we got, she's filming us. I'll show you guys here. Got a TV crew here. She's part of the local media. So some added pressure for John and his match on that left-hand table. She's been touring around. I forget which news outlet she's with. 10-4. I'll find out here. Hang on one sec. I'll turn the volume off. No, I'd had it right. It was 10-3. So Steven says. What's Jody selling? The Q package tickets we got. Or the contest, the coupon, CSL Viewer Advantage Pack. I just asked Steven. He looked at the score sheet and said it was 10-3. So, although he didn't look at it very long, so. Best idea is just keep winning until the other team comes and starts shaking your hand.
That's better. That's a 50-50.
Yeah, we did, David. Carol, I can't even pronounce her last name, won the Jacoby Q. Yeah, the B team that moved up won the B qualifier and moved up to the A division here gets to play the winner of this next to be a big surprise for them. Nice break by Dexter.
Shoot
12-4. John just went and checked Steven's adding. So no more losing for War. They got to win straight out here to win. Jet Setter's on the hill. Dexter's looking pretty good on the left-hand table here. Just got to make sure you're It's a tough choice. Take the 13, try to draw back and leave yourself straight on the 9 going up, or do you take the 9 now and try to come off the rail and leave yourself an angle to come with inside 13 up for that 8 in the top right? That's pretty good. He should be able to put some top left on this. Come up to at least the middle diamond. Looking good. That's it. That's the game, guys. So, if anybody's watching is new to Q Sports Live, make sure you've gone to our Facebook page, click the like button. Same with our YouTube channel. We're streaming there live as well. Go to our YouTube channel, click the subscribe button. We will be back with the next match. I'm not sure what time. I think it's 8 o'clock is the next scheduled match on the table here. So we got 45 minutes. This one went quick. So we'll reset and be back for 8 o'clock in about 45 minutes, next scheduled match. I will throw up a couple of our sponsors, and we just got the news. We got a new one on board. JB Cases with us. We got a call from John today. And then Jacoby Q's as well. I will leave you with a commercial from them. And we'll be back at 8 p.m.